tackling major challenges, something remarkable has been happening in the heart of West Africa. Without the world watching, and without much noise or headlines, Burkina Faso has pulled off a feat few thought possible. The country has built and deployed 500 electric buses. Not bought, built. No foreign engineers, no imported parts, no Chinese logos stuck to the side. Every single bus was conceived, designed, and assembled right there on Burkina soil. For many, especially in African cities where public transport often means refurbished vans or noisy diesel monsters, this development might sound like science fiction, but it's real, and it happened without the IMF, without World Bank advisors, and without donor conditions. So, how did one of Africa's so-called poorest nations beat the odds and do what many wealthier countries have only managed in pilot programs? The answer starts in a place once dismissed as an unfinished industrial dream, the UA 2000 corridor. It's now the nerve center of something far bigger than industry. It's become the soul of a national awakening. Years before a single bolt was tightened or a circuit connected, Burkina Faso began laying the foundation in an area where most countries rarely invest: its people. Vocational centers quietly began training local youth. Artisans, welders, and aspiring engineers started learning not how to copy, but how to build. This wasn't about bringing in experts to train locals to assemble foreign parts. This was about design from the ground up, made by people who understand the land they live in, its dust, its heat, its unreliable power grid, and its budget constraints. The buses weren't crafted in air-conditioned European labs. They were designed by people who ride on bad roads and wait at chaotic junctions every day. That lived experience turned into design intelligence. Instead of trying to copy a Mercedes or Tesla, the Burkina engineers asked, what kind of vehicle would survive and thrive on our streets? The result? A rugged, durable electric bus that glides across potholes, runs silently, needs no fuel, and costs far less to maintain than its diesel predecessors. But what really makes this story special is not just the vehicle, it's what the project didn't need. No flashy donor conferences, no white papers from think tanks, no technology transfer from the global north. President Ibrahim Traore's administration bet on Burkina talent and refused to play by the usual rules. Advisors warned him it might backfire, that the West wouldn't like it, that the project would fail without international backing. But they moved forward anyway. The government funded the entire program from internal revenues. They didn't beg for loans or grants. They built production plants. They gave the engineers space to experiment. No excessive red tape, no top-down micromanagement. The project was allowed to breathe. And now, those buses are rolling through Ouagadougou and beyond, not just as machines, but as symbols. Each one is a moving declaration. We're not waiting for the world. We're building it ourselves. Of course, building a bus is only half the story. The next challenge was keeping them moving. In a country where fuel prices are unpredictable and electricity supply is